that complained to the king about Danielle Smith somehow subverting justice or subverting the constitution of our country, and because sovereignty is illegal or unconstitutional. Yeah. And what the king said was, "Oh, I'm concerned. Let me know more." He didn't really say too much about what was that all about. What were they trying to do with that?
Well, first of all, I think King Chuck was way out over his skis on that one, right? Because quite frankly, I think it's unconstitutional, completely inappropriate, for Charles to interfere in the internal political affairs of the province of Alberta. The other thing is he's not endearing himself to people within the independence movement, because there's a lot of, when we talk about that soft middle, there's a lot of people in that soft middle that would rather be the Commonwealth of Alberta and, retain some sort of relationship with the crown. But when Charles is meddling in the internal affairs of Alberta, I mean, he's making people so angry. It makes it certainly gives a lot more ammunition to the people that are pure Republicans that want nothing to do with the monarchy after independence. Right. So, I don't think he did himself any favors, with that. And quite frankly, I think Danielle Smith should have sent a letter of protest through the lieutenant governor and, asked King Charles to please mind his own business and not to meddle in the internal affairs of the people of Alberta. This is our discussion. It's not his discussion. And, and he shouldn't be, he needs to realize that, 44 chiefs do not necessarily represent the interests of every First Nations person in Alberta. I can guarantee you that we have far more treaty people in Alberta that have signed the petition than there are treaty chiefs in Alberta. Like, there's thousands of First Nations people that have signed the petition as far as we know to date. And we have, Métis people, we have treaty people out actively canvassing, out actively promoting Alberta independence because they're not happy with the present system, and who can blame them?
Well, so what was the game here then?